happening? Fourth hour, hashtag fastest 4 hours in radio. It's upon you, upon us. Blessed to bring it to you courtesy of All Four Seasons Garage Doors in Nashville. All4seasonsgarages.com is where we want you to go to learn more. They were out at my house last week. Garage doors working great. Those guys are great. All4seasonsgarages.com. 11-year NFL veteran involved for life, Ramon Foster. Jonathan Schaefer, I'm Jason Martin. At Ramon Foster, at Schaefer on Sports, at JMart Radio, at JMart and Ramon. Guests appear via the Mark Spain Real Estate Hotline. Moan, you were a top seed, weren't you?
Yeah.
You guys were number one seed a few years, right?
Yep.
We'll ask you probably, we'll talk tomorrow about what it's like to be a number one seed, but we got a number one seed on the line right now.
Here we go.
Titans tight end Anthony Firkser joining the program. Anthony, good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
We're doing well, so I imagine you're doing pretty well. What does it feel like to be number one seed in the AFC Tennessee Titans?
Yeah, it's an awesome feeling, and it's just great to have all the hard work for the season pay off and get us that bye to rest up, get healthy, and then get some home playoff games. So we're excited.
What is it about this team that has enabled you to overcome the challenges that every good team faces at some point, but you guys have historically had to deal with? Obviously, a lot of absences, a lot of changes, but the coaching, what you guys are doing on the field, what is it about this team that has separated it and made you guys be able to succeed despite all of that?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is having guys step up each week and just depend on the circumstances, whether a guy's down or anything like that. We've had guys all over the field on defense step up, offense step up, and just having guys that care and play hard for each other and play for the team. And Vrabel does a great job of stressing that in meetings and on the film and out there. So, everyone's just out there caring for everyone else and playing for each other.
Firkser, thanks for joining us this morning. But one of the things I got to ask you is, this season that you guys have just wrapped up in Week 18, the amount of players that you had on this team are over 80. Like, were you at a point to where it's like, man, we have a lot of guys that are filling in spots and continually win? Like, did that ever, settle in on you, like the amount of guys that you guys were having coming in and out of that locker room?
Yeah, it was definitely noticing just, with guys either dropping for injuries or COVID at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was saying, everyone found a way to find a role, find a way to step up and be able to help the team, and just the older guys and leaders were able to pull everyone together and get everyone on the same page and the same mission.
I know the game has always got to be played out as far as, wins and losses, but could you tell there was a little bit of difference in the way Houston played you guys yesterday? Like they were really trying to spoil the party as far as you guys keeping the number one overall seed in the AFC?
Yeah, no, they were a tough team, and we came out hot, but they kept fighting for every minute and every yard, and it was a battle to the end. So we were expecting that. We know they beat us the last time they came to our place, so we knew it was going to be a dogfight.
What actually look back on your season specifically and coming in, and of course Jonnu moves on. And now the tight end role, you guys, you've had 2 or 3 different guys this year, and then Michael goes down last week, and then you have maybe your best game of the season in Week 18 in a spot where Tannehill absolutely needed you. How do you feel like your season went? You talked about things going as you expected. Almost nothing does in the NFL or in life in general. But how do you think things went for Anthony Firkser in 2021 in the regular season?
Yeah, you never – know what to expect. But, after losing Jonnu, we knew we had a big role to fill in the tight end room. And I think everyone did a great job stepping up. Jeff brought in Mike Cole again. And, I did what I could on third down in the red zone and on special teams. So, I think the tight end room did a great job of stepping up and finding their role and doing what they could to help the team win.
And also you guys being out there to assist in the running game. When Derek goes down and you bring in Deontay, and that's worked out really well, and Hilliard's played really well for you guys. But, you guys have had to step in and help out at different times like that. Watching that, and now Derek's coming back. What kind of boost does it give you to find out that somebody so important to that team is going to be back for this playoff run?
Yeah, we're definitely excited to hopefully get Derek back on the field. I know he's been working hard, getting healthy and everything, and he's a huge part of our offense and huge threat to defenses. So, yeah, hopefully if he's out there, we're going to do whatever we can to get him the ball and get him back up and running like he was in the beginning of the year.
One of the biggest plays you guys have had, I think, this year, especially coming in Week 18, was the Ryan Tannehill Houdini get out of a sack and make a completion. Like, what was the I guess the reaction from you guys when he actually made it out of that sack that could have, kind of gave Houston a little bit more momentum?
Yeah, no, that was a huge play, and Ryan did a great job of breaking that sack and making sure he didn't make a bad decision in the pass game. He saw them converging on other guys, and yeah, was able to get off of the sack and create space, and then find the open guy down the field, Nick Westbrook, and yeah, it was awesome. And like you said, I think that built a lot of momentum for us to get the ball down the field and score another touchdown to help out our defense on the next drive.
I have to ask you too. What's the overall goal for this bye week that you guys got going on? Will Coach give you a couple days? Will everybody be pretty much locked in? You personally, is there health that you got to get right before going into this next week?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just getting guys healthy, getting their bodies back. Staying on conditioning and making sure, we're still, working and improving. I know we'll definitely watch a lot of film, get on the field, and just keep improving where we can and get ready for the next opponent.
Yeah. So how are you planning on watching everybody else have to fight to try and play you this weekend? Because you guys get to sit back and have you thought about what it's going to be like to sit there and watch wild card games, not being a part of that weekend and knowing somebody comes here to Nashville next week?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of surreal. I didn't really think about the one seed at a time going through the season. So now realizing that we'll get a chance just to watch and sort out who we're going to play and then game plan for that the following week is going to be an awesome feeling. So
and
excited for that.
Yeah, and based on the Thursday night football and the way the crowd sounded that night, we are anticipating you guys having quite a home field advantage when you play in a couple of weeks. How has the fan response helped you guys at home this season, especially down the stretch?
Yeah, the fans have been awesome. Fans have been great. They've been loud, helping out our defense and building us up on offense. So it's been awesome to have them. And especially in Houston, I'm coming out for warm-ups, and it feels like we're at a home game. They're cheering and yelling, and then at the end of the game, they're at the tunnel. And so it was awesome to see them travel to Houston for us. And, yeah, I'm excited to have us back at home.
So just, the fact that the AFC Championship goes to Nashville as long as you guys are winning, what's the playlist like, Ferk? How much hype, how hype are you behind this idea that, look, you're going to be hosting night games in Nissan in front of your home crowd? Is there a playlist you already made up? What are you listening to? What are you eating? How are we going about this process right now?
Yeah, I'm dialed in. We got to get healthy this week.
Yeah.
And, we'll be in the locker room. We'll be dialed in. We'll be focused. I know leaders will be there. Coaches will have us ready to go, game plan and all. So, yeah, we're excited. Whenever the day and time is, we'll be ready to go.
Can I just ask you about this new teammate you have this year, Denico Autry? I know tight ends versus D ends is always a drill that goes on. Has he been a headache to you in practice the way he's been a headache to opposing offenses?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely in preseason when we're going competition stuff. He's tough to go against. I'm glad I don't have to go against him 3 times a year again with the Colts. So yeah, we're excited to have him, and I'm cheering on the sideline every time he gets a sack, which seems like every week. So it's been awesome to have him there.
So for Dennis Kelly's no longer on the Titans roster. Is your hair somehow a tribute to Dennis Kelly, and you wishing he was still a part of this team? What's going on with the hair, man? What's going on with the lettuce?
Yeah, I know. I haven't thought about Dennis, but I don't know. I just kind of it started during COVID, and then I just kind of kept it going. Just wanted to try something new. So,
how's it working out for you?
It's been going pretty well. It gets a little poofy and stuff, but I'm working on it.
If you have a girl, is she over it? You need to cut it, or you flying solo, so it don't matter what you look like now?
Yeah. I just recently got engaged, so
Congrats.
So thank you. So she likes it though. Yeah, she doesn't want me to cut it, so that's a good sign.
How long? So how long is it going to get then? If she doesn't want you to cut it, how long before it gets totally out of control to where you have to do something about it?
Yeah, it's getting to that point soon. But yeah, so I'm gonna let it go just a little bit longer and then maybe trim it up or something. So.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Treat it like a playoff deal. If you
Yeah,
make it to
no
the Super
doubt.
Bowl, you got to let it continue to grow throughout that because things have gone well for you since that point. Anthony, it's a pleasure to chat with you. We look forward, hopefully, to watching you guys play 3 more games, win 3 more games, and bring a trophy to Nashville.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited. Thank you guys.
Indeed, that's Anthony Firkser, tight end. So all right. Well, if the woman likes it, then it doesn't matter.
It don't matter. She probably like him looking like a werewolf just so he doesn't,
She
track
probably heard
anybody
the
else.
interview and she's like, "Yeah, he said I liked it."
And then it was
That's
also
not what I said.
I didn't realize he got engaged either. So somebody was like, he just got engaged.
You just
He
wait
doesn't-
2 weeks from now. That hair is gone. She's going to just – Anthony!
Well, at this point, you got to treat it like a playoff beard.
You have to now.
Yeah, you got
agreed.
to.
You can't cut it
Agree.
now.
Can't cut it now.
And then he do the charity. What is
Remember when
it?
Justin Herbert cut his hair?
Yeah,
Can't do that.
Can't do that.
Can't do that. What's-
Touchdowns in back-to-back weeks, you definitely can't cut it.
No.
Can't cut it now. And he can do a charity thing every
Yep,
year moving
that'd be
forward.
great.
Oh,
Yeah. But that's who I thought it was when I first looked up to the screen yesterday and went, that's not Dennis. That's Firkser?
Firks.
He could see Dennis Kelly
He could.
in the Super
Super
Bowl.
Bowl.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, look at that. They'd have dinner together for sure.
And hey, if we really want to choose violence, he said, "I haven't thought about Dennis." Like, oh, Dennis, hadn't thought about you.